The Tale of Zahir the Merchant, a story of trials, patience, and redemption. In ancient times, when markets bustled with life and hearts yearned for children, there lived a merchant named Zahir. He was a man of wealth and kindness, known for his honesty and generosity. Yet, despite his success, his heart carried a deep longing. He had no child to carry on his name or legacy. His wife, Ruqayya, was a devoted and patient woman who stood by him through thick and thin. But as the years passed without a child, Zahir began to feel the weight of his unfulfilled dream. One day, while tending to his shop, a mysterious and beautiful woman entered. Her presence stirred something unfamiliar in Zahir's heart. Though he tried to ignore it, her visits became frequent, each one planting seeds of temptation in his mind. She introduced herself as Layla, and soon whispers spread through the town that Zahir might take another wife in hopes of having a son. Despite his love for Ruqayya, Zahir's desire for an heir grew stronger. When Ruqayya sensed his struggle, she bravely told him, "Do not deny yourself happiness for my sake. If marrying another will bring you children, I will not stand in your way." Her words moved Zahir deeply, but they also made his decision easier. Believing he was acting within the bounds of faith and tradition, he married Layla, unaware of the storm that awaited him. Layla entered their home like a shadow, bringing with her envy and greed. She despised Ruqayya, seeing her as an obstacle to gaining full control over Zahir's wealth. To achieve her goals, she conspired with Maroon, a dishonest worker in Zahir's shop. Together, they plotted to drive Ruqayya out of the house and steal from Zahir's business dot as days turned into weeks. Strange things began happening. Profits dwindled, records went missing, and tensions rose at home. Layla accused Ruqayya of jealousy and cruelty, while Ruqayya remained silent, enduring everything with grace. Meanwhile, Zahir struggled between his growing doubts about Layla and his lingering affection for Ruqayya. One fateful day, an anonymous letter reached Zahir, warning him of betrayal within his household. The note revealed that Layla and Maroon were secretly meeting to smuggle goods and embezzle money. Shocked and heartbroken, Zahir realized too late that he had fallen victim to deception. Determined to uncover the truth, he gathered evidence against them and confronted them in a dramatic showdown. With undeniable proof before him, Zahir exposed their treachery and handed them over to the authorities. Free from the web of deceit, Zahir returned to Ruqayya, ashamed of his past mistakes. "Forgive me," he pleaded. "I let weakness cloud my judgment. You have always been my rock, and now I see the error of my ways." Ruqayya, ever forgiving, reassured him, saying, "All praise is due to God, who has guided you back to righteousness." Not long after this ordeal, joy returned to their lives. Ruqayya discovered she was expecting a child, a blessing they had prayed for all these years. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Zahir cared for her tenderly throughout her pregnancy. When the baby boy was born, they named him Yusuf, inspired by stories of patience and divine reward. That Yusuf grew up to be a kind and wise young man, following in his father's footsteps. As Zahir aged, he watched proudly as Yusuf carried on the family trade with integrity and compassion. Their home was filled once more with laughter, love, and prosperity. As for Layla and Maroon, their fate served as a lesson to all. Some say Layla tried to deceive another husband, but failed miserably, while Maroon repented and sought forgiveness from God. Hearing these rumors, Zahir would raise his hands in prayer, saying, "O Lord, protect us from trials visible and hidden, and guide those who stray back to your mercy." And so ends the tale of Zahir, a man who endured trials, learned humility, and found redemption through faith, patience, and love. May it remind us all that true wealth lies not in gold or beauty, but in sincerity, loyalty, and trust in God's wisdom.